Hey folks, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Rynox, and today we're checking out something that's got me cautiously optimistic. The upcoming open world MMO Sword of Justice launching November 7th, 2025. Yes, we're only looking at the character creator footage for now, but I wanted to walk through what we see, what we're hoping for, and why I'm excited. Yet also holding back a little because we've all been burned before by these types of games. So grab your drink, get comfortable, and let's dive in. First, what is Sword of Justice? From its store page on Steam, the game is developed and published by ZhuRong Studio and is described as a free-to-play open-world MMO, combining quote, pure Oriental classic aesthetics with modern chip graphics technology, end quote. On the official site, we see that it's positioning itself as a next-gen open-world MMORPG with cross-platform between PC and mobile, unified accounts, and a big push on immersion. And the key date, November 7th, 2025, is listed as the official global launch. So we have 2 days, a little less than 2 days before it actually comes out. So we're talking a big scope, open world, massive multiplayer, a Song Dynasty era aesthetic, customization, and more. Now, I love the ambition here, but ambition doesn't always equal execution. So the reason we're looking at just the character creator for now is because we don't yet have full access to the full game. So that's going to be in a little less than 2 days on November 7th. We'll treat this as a first impressions and kind of what I'm curiously excited about video. Now, why focus on the character creator? Because often the character creator creation UI and options give you a peek into how much polish is behind the scenes. If the devs care enough to give you deep customization, that often correlates with higher production values, though not necessarily guaranteed. Things that I'm looking for, depth of options, we have different types of faces, body shapes, hairs, features like that. Quality of the UI, the responsiveness, the latency. I had no issues while I was using this character creator. There was maybe a few frame drops here and there, but nothing too wild, to be honest. I also wasn't able to really change many of my settings yet, like graphically speaking. So that's also going to play a part into the final kind of review of this game. It's also how the character creator ties into the in-engine engine. So do the avatars, look like they belong in the world rather than static models? Do they look flat in their own world? For some individuality, because as I said, this is an MMO, or it's supposed to be an MMO style game. I'm going to be pausing occasionally through the video to show you things, but all in all, what you're going to be seeing throughout is my character creator from start to finish, with maybe some pieces in between cut out just for time's sake, because it did take me about an hour to go through the whole thing this morning. But you can do quite a bit. I mean, it's Black Desert Online levels, if not more, from what I remember, to be honest. You can change everything from the eyes to the cheekbones to the chin. There's changes to the ears, even if you can't see them. Lighting in some ways. You can change thighs. You can change your lower legs. You can change your forearms. You can change almost anything you could think of. And yes, the slider is there for the thing you're thinking of. So to move on, why am I excited? Just because I am cautiously optimistic, I am excited. So the open world ambition. The Steam page says you'll roam a vast world inspired by the Song Dynasty, solve ancient puzzles, master martial arts, battle mythical beasts. That's the kind of scale that gets me fired up. I don't know about you, but we haven't had a lot of good MMOs that have actually, stood the test of time. Blue Protocol, Star Resonance has been pretty fun, but that's also an anime style game. This is a vastly different looking game. But to keep going, the promise of less grind, no paywalls. They say no grind, no pay to win. Your journey, your way. That's a quote from the Steam store as well. If they can deliver that, this could be one of those rare MMOs that respects players rather than forcing them into premium loops. Next, character identity. The creator feels good. That suggests they're putting effort into how your avatar exists in the world, so that is helpful. Makes me feel excited about this. Some concerns I have. Technical performance. Customizer does look smooth, but with it being that high of a fidelity type game, open world, hundreds of players, weather effects, regular effects. It's a high bar. The Steam page does show that minimum specs list 8 gigs of RAM and a GTX 750 Ti. I mean, I do think that you could probably play it a little bit, but it's probably going to be looking very, very jank. And so this is fine, but it suggests they're aiming for accessibility, maybe not ultra high fidelity across all systems, which makes me think in game it's going to be a lower quality game when it comes to graphics, but we shall see. It could also just be the angle of the camera. Who knows? Monetization. So this is free to play. It's always a double-edged sword. If the devs recoup via cosmetic items only and don't lock gameplay behind paywalls, then this is going to be great. If they slide into that pay to skip grind or pay to boost grind, not so great, but we can see how it kind of goes. There are some games where pay to progress isn't such a big deal, but I've also heard that there is a PvP portion of this game. I'm not positive on that, so don't quote me, but that could be a part of this game. And if it is, that could be a problem. And then also community retention. The game does look pretty good. You know, at launch, they do have a little bit of a following here. But how that community evolves and the content depth that's going to hold up over the months, it's going to show. It's definitely going to be the thing that we end up kind of judging it on, you know? So bottom line, I am cautiously enthusiastic. The launch is November 7th of this year, so in a couple days. But I want to see some more gameplay. Hopefully there's some stuff out there that I can find. I'm thinking that there is from what I've seen that there's some older gameplay, but a lot of it's mobile, so I'm not really sure. If you're thinking of playing Sword of Justice or maybe streaming it, as I'm considering, I'm not even considering, I'm going to be doing it on Friday morning at 8:30. That's when it comes out, 8:30 a.m. Mountain Time for me. But here's what to keep an eye on when it launches. Graphics, performance. You know, is your machine going to be able to play it? I would just download it and try it out. The character creator is up right now, but it is going to be going down for a period of time between launch and now. So I think you have about a day or so from when they did this morning. Customization carry over. Does the character you spent time designing look just as good in gameplay? You know, is there any mismatch there? That's kind of what I was talking about earlier with in-game versus what we've seen in this character creator. How much freedom versus that forced gameplay we're going to see? Are you truly able to choose your path, or is it kind of that forced grinding that we all kind of know and sort of love? You know, and then also monetization transparency. What's behind the paywalls, if there is any? What are the pay to win or pay to progress concerns, and can they bring those forward if there are any? Obviously, they have to make some money, so we need to kind of just wait and see how bad that's going to be. Community and servers on day one. You're going to be looking at how the login load is going to be, how the queue times are. I don't expect to see any problems, but you never know. We shall see. I've seen a couple good launches this year, which gives me hope. And then content. It seems like there's going to be plenty of content for players to actually, be able to sink into skills and all these other things, world exploration and social features. Just because the game's been out for a while on the East, so. You should also consider preloading if it's already out on Steam and on mobile when it comes to the preload. So you can do the character creator. It stops you just after that saying servers aren't up for the game yet. So you can go ahead and do that. I'm going to be streaming it, like I said. So make sure if you are, if you don't want to spend the hard drive time or the internet bandwidth, come check it out. I'll be live on Twitch when it releases, as well as YouTube here on this channel. On Twitch, I am Rynox Rune as well. So in closing, just as this video kind of starts to finish up, Sword of Justice could be something special. The character creator footage is promising. The ambition is high. The launch of November 7th, 2025 is lined up, but I'm not going to call it a winner yet. Obviously, we need to see live gameplay for our own eyes and for our own hands and keyboards. I don't know if it's going to be controller compatible. I did get that question today in chat when I was live doing the character creator, but Steam inputs can hopefully fix that as well if there's not. If you're someone who loves character creation, big open worlds, martial arts aesthetic, and you're willing to step into an ambitious MMO with some unknowns, this could be right up your alley. If you're more cautious and need to see proof first, same here. I'll be right there waiting for day one reviews and streaming it for you. So make sure you come by. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll be streaming, like I said, on launch, covering it from day one. If you're excited, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss the stream. Drop a comment below. What character are you planning on making? All of the classes were shown in video. What features are you hoping to see in this game? If you enjoyed this preview, give the video a thumbs up, share with your MMO friend group. I want to build a community that's ready on day one, exploring together. So if you have anybody, or if you are enjoying or going to be enjoying this game alongside me, consider joining our community. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be a great time. I'm just a really tired dad, you know. Let's game together. Why not? All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. My name's Rynox again. And until next time, keep it real, keep it fresh, keep it, I don't know. I need to figure out something to outro. That was silly. Well, I'll see you guys next time. I also have a Discord, so if you ever want to join that, let me know. Yeah, I'll be live in the morning, 8:30 every day. Daily uploads. Subscribe for more. Peace.